How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at my 2008 BMW 335i. It's twin turbocharged and pretty stock for the most part. Before we get into the video, guys, I would like to give a huge shout out to my buddy JD and his YouTube channel. I'll link his channel down below so you guys can check him out. He actually mentioned me on one of his videos recently, so I like to take the time and give him a shout out. And also Lexus at Robocop Dude, also his YouTube channel. He's been giving me cool shout outs every time I join his live streams, so I'll link both of their channels down below. And also I'd like to give a huge shout out and thank you to S.P Media for helping me actually take some pictures of this car when I first got it about a week ago. But yeah, let's get right into the video, guys. So it's my 2008 BMW 335i, and as I had mentioned before, it is a twin turbo manual 6-speed. Let's get into the interior. Interior is pretty clean. Actually, this car was a trade for my 2004 Infiniti G35, and as you can see, this car is pretty clean in the interior and exterior, in my opinion at least. Here you guys can see the manual 6-speed. It's one of my favorite features about this car, actually, because I'm all about driving manual transmissions as opposed to automatic transmissions, but it's just my personal preference. I have nothing negative to say about it. Automatics, just not my thing. This car does have a few goodies. So like it has a carbon fiber rear diffuser right here in the rear, as you can see. It is pretty stock. It has stock exhaust, and the only thing that's aftermarket about this car is pretty much the suspension. The suspension is actually lowered on Koni suspension. I'm not sure if it's coilovers or actual springs, but it does give it pretty low stance, about a 2-inch drop. As you guys know, I'm about that low life. I mean, the car's not perfect by any means, because it does have little imperfections, as you guys can see here. It has little details that I need to address. Also on the back, the window tint is actually not in the best condition, so I do need to get that taken off and put it on some fresh wrap, because here in California, man, it gets pretty hot during the summer, so I have to address that as soon as possible before the heat season comes through. The car in itself is pretty clean. I really like the style of this car. This is my first BMW, my first twin turbo car, and overall I think it was a pretty good trade for the G35, even though I do kind of miss that car. This car keeps me busy, for sure. It keeps me busy, and I just hope that it doesn't require a lot of heavy maintenance in the future, because parts for this car can get pretty expensive. Here you guys can see it has actually aftermarket parts right here in the front as well. These carbon fiber little front lip, I'm not sure how much they were actually, but since it is actual carbon fiber, I think it might have been around $250, if not a little bit more or less, but around that price range. So as I mentioned before, guys, this car is not perfect. It does have, the hood is not in the best condition. It's actually, I believe the paint is peeling or cracking. So I do need to get this wrapped. If I don't get it wrapped, probably I'll end up getting a carbon fiber hood just to go with that cool carbon fiber theme that the car has got going on. As you guys can see, also right here on the roof, it is carbon fiber wrapped. I do need to get this little trim piece that is missing here as well. But I mean, yeah, the car's not perfect, but it is something that I do enjoy driving. And honestly, I don't see myself getting rid of it anytime soon. I do want to sell the Lexus that I have currently at the house, so I'll probably get rid of that one. And then after that, I'll start working on the Eclipse, get that one all sorted out, so I can then focus my attention on this car. The only mods I do plan on doing to the BMW will be probably exhaust mods to make it give it a little bit more power. And I do like that it does have gas struts, so that way there's no actual prop stick right here, so it just goes up and stays up. The engine bay is a little dirty, so I do need to give it a little bit of a power wash as well. Stock motor, as you guys can tell, this is the N54 motor, and it's pretty good for tuning and making it go faster when it comes to aftermarket parts, but it is known to have a lot of finicky parts that you have to replace here and there. And yeah, as this is a BMW, the parts can get expensive. However, it is the best platform for tuning if you want to ever get into modifying the car and doing little mods to it. I do plan on getting a charge pipe for it and probably an HKS blow-off valve, so I can replace this stock this charge pipe, which is really just a bunch of plastic. So I'll replace that with an HKS blow-off valve, and so that should give it a little nice sound whenever I do shift in this car. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching this little video I have for you guys. I will be making more content on it in the coming months, and well, coming weeks actually. But yeah, as soon as I get the Lexus sold, I'll start working on the Eclipse and have content on that car as well, and then I can focus on the BMW. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.